So we're just reaching the end a little bit, but I wanted to ask you just a couple of questions related to some shortcuts you might have found throughout your career, or things that have been really useful, or tricks that you find are might be little things. I've had somebody say to me, "Well, I like to keep my boiler room floor painted. That way, I can see when there are leaks right away and things like that." So just any types of tips. I mean, can you think of anything? You deal with so many things on a daily basis.
I think the most time-saving thing for me is having a good, clear rapport with your chief financial officer and being able to clearly describe why you need to spend this money. And before you even go to your chief financial officer, get the three proposals and a clear explanation why it needs to be done. And you will compact your time down to so fast because I have so many people saying, that was approved already. Well, in your eyes, it was approved already, but I've been playing it together for about a month. Okay. Um, you just found out about it. Okay. Uh, don't go taking stuff prematurely to your supervisors because you just piss them off, and then make them ask questions that they shouldn't have to ask.
Yeah.
If you're facilities manager, you know what your chief financial officer needs even before you get to them. You don't go say, "Oh, this is broken." I'm like, no, who, what, when, where, why, how, and how much it's going to cost. Because it's either broken or not broken. But little things. Oh, see, everything we have is usually neglect or vandalism. I would say about 90%. Windows don't break themselves from the inside. A coffee cup flying through that window is what broke. Uh, that's why every time I go up to a building, I do a walk around. I look at the windows. Last week I found one broken from the inside, so they're double pane. So so you pay attention to your properties. Get the feel for your properties. Know your properties. I walked into a building one time. I immediately know the water booster pump was going because I could hear and feel that little vibration.
Wow.
Know your properties. Yes, painting the floor, that will give you a big heads up, but also hearing. When I go into a basement, I hear everything. If I hear everything that's a little bit odd, investigate it. That's how I usually find steam leaks. Pay attention to your doors closing. That means your HVACs are not balanced properly. If all of a sudden a door isn't closing properly. Also pay attention to your doors. When a door doesn't open properly, why is that door not closing properly? I had a door not closing properly, and it turned out there was a broken steam line that was making the wood swell. Nobody could figure that out. I went over there and I said, it's too humid in here. Went below the floor and found a broken steam line. Okay, just common sense, observe your facilities.
Well, I mean, you could teach a course in this. That's it's a very fun, I think, and interesting job to do on a regular basis because, like you said, you have different puzzles to solve every day. So it's been great talking to you. I appreciate your time. And I think we should eventually do this again, and in a few months or a year, and we can talk again and see how things are going with you. And it's been great to get to learn about what you've been doing. And if you have anything else you want to say, go ahead.
Well, if we talk in a year or so now, we're going to still talk about the same things because, oh, guess what? Somebody kicked in a shower wall again. Okay. Somebody broke a toilet tank again. Um, in my little world, we have already pre-cut plywood to put over outside and door windows for when they get broken. My glass vendors can usually come the same day. Uh, but yeah, I mean, you prepare for the disaster that is your facilities, um, your population.
Yeah, that's smart to do. That's smart to do. You find those shortcuts when you get repetitive things like that. So there's no preventative maintenance other than preparing for it
Oh,
that can help in those situations.
preventive maintenance is like a no-brainer. Your boilers, your HVACs. I mean, if you have good contractors, they're reminding you. If my contractor is not reminding me, and I have to remind them, they're not a good contractor. I
Exactly.
mean, they want my business.
Well, thanks, Daniel. It's been great. Appreciate it.
Thank you.